All right, here's just a little review on how to graph equations. This should help you with Thursday's homework. So examples 1 and 2 are both in slope-intercept form. If you remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where the b is where you want to start on the y-axis, and the m is your slope. So if we take a look at the first example, the number that doesn't have a letter by it, so this 1, this is where we want to start on the y-axis. So we'll go to positive 1 on the y, which is right here, and put a dot. Then to get more points, we're going to use our slope. So our slope is 2 over 3. The top number, because it's positive, means you're going to go up. The bottom number means you're going to go right. The bottom number is always right. So positive on top means up. Bottom number is always positive. So from here, you're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and then right 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you can do that again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If something were to happen and you were running out of room on the graph, you could always reverse it. So you could always do down and left. So if you were at the very top of your graph and you couldn't go up, you could always go down and left, which is the same as going up and right. So that's something to keep in mind. You can do either one of these and it'll still get you. So even here, if we want to go down 2, 1, 2, and then left, 1, 2, 3, you can see that it's going to be on the line, no problem. So I'll wait to connect those in just a second. So if we go over to our second graph, you are going to be starting at, and again, take the whole number that doesn't have an x by it. You're going to be starting at negative 1 on the y. So negative 1 on the y is down here. And then our slope does not have a bottom number, so you're going to put it over 1. So our slope for this example is going to be negative 3. Grab a different color. Negative 3 over 1, so you're going to go down, and then you're going to go right. Again, we try to always go right on the bottom. So from this point down here, we're going to go down 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go right 1. But again, you could always do the opposite. You could go up and you could go left. So I could from here go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and left 1. Okay, and you can see that those are definitely going to make a straight line. So then you would use your ruler. I don't have two hands right now, so I won't be able to do that. You'll use your ruler and connect the dots. See if I can do this one-handed. Yeah, you guys have both hands. I'm holding a camera with one, so it makes it a little harder. But yeah, try to use a ruler. So then even with this one, you'd connect these here. But again, please try to use a ruler so they're nice and straight. All right, the other example you guys have on homework, so just real quick, is an equation that's not in slope-intercept form, so it's not in this y equals mx plus b form. Okay, and that one is like this number 3 that we're going to look at. So you can see it clearly does not match. So if I write y equals mx plus b over it, that is my goal. I need to rearrange it to make it look like that same equation. So you want to basically keep the y where it's at and start moving everything else. So if I look here to the left, this 4x is here. I want to move the entire thing over. So I'm going to subtract 4x to both sides. Now be careful because you notice you want the x to come right after the equal sign. So I'm going to put this in front of this. So when I rewrite it, this is gone. This negative in front of the y is still here, but I'm going to take this negative 4x and put it first because my equation shows the x comes before the number without. So negative 4x minus 3. And then the last thing is you have to get rid of the negative that's in front of the y. You can multiply or divide by negative 1, but just make sure you do it to everything. So I know a negative over negative is a positive. Negative over negative is positive. Negative over negative is positive. So then now you have your equation, and then you would start here on the y. And then here would be your slope. So you do a 4 over 1, so you'd go up and right, Or again, if you ran out of space, you would go down and left. Hope this helps. Good luck.